guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the latest Cult Beauty goodie bag. This is the Big Night In goodie bag and this is for December 2023. On the back it actually says Cult Beauty End of Year Goodie Box. It's definitely a bag. It's the usual black cloth bag. It's got a little tag there that says Cult Beauty and then it does have Cult Beauty embroidered on it as well. So do we remember the days when we used to get amazing end of year goodie bags from Cult Beauty? This is actually pretty good actually. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's pretty good. So in the video today, we're going to unbag the whole goodie bag. But before we do that, I want to show you what I bought. At the time of making the video, the goodie bag was still available. So I had to spend £160 and the goodie bag is worth over £265. If you are brand new to Cult Beauty, you can use my discount code and get £5 off your first order. So once you add £160 worth of products to your basket on Cult Beauty, you will then automatically have the goodie bag included with your order. So before we get into the actual unboxing, I wanted to show you what I personally bought to get the goodie bag, because I know you guys sometimes like to see that. And this is a bit of a good deal alert. I have spoken a few thousand times about these amazing products from Dr. Dennis Gross. These are the Alpha Beta Daily Peels. So they brought out these special Black Friday limited edition boxes, which I've got here, and I've ordered a few of them. I'll show you in a second. But they do them in 2 types. So the peels come in 3 types, but they only do these particular special offers on the Universal Daily Peel, which is my favourite, and the Extra Strength Daily Peel, which is one I use when my skin is particularly oily and like breakout prone. They do a sensitive one, but that's not kind of included with this. Now, like I said, I've spoken about these like a bazillion times. I will give you a quick recap, but the main thing to note about the value on these, they retail for £21 each, regardless of which one you choose. Now, for £21, you would normally get a set of 5 peels. That's the smallest box size they normally do. In these Black Friday special edition boxes, you get 10, so twice as many peels. So it's actually better value to buy a load of boxes of 10 than it is to buy the big box of 30 or 60. So I've bought 6 of the Universal Daily Peels because I use them a lot, and I also want to let other people try them, and it's just the perfect time. So the Alpha Beta Daily Peels, the Universal Daily Peels, have 5 AHAs and BHAs, whereas the extra strength ones have 7 AHA BHAs, so they're basically stronger. Like I said, I've spoken about them before. They appear in favourites all the time. It's a 2-step peel. This one is the Universal one. The only difference is the colour. It's slightly different on the packaging. It was red for the extra strength one. So it's a 2-step process. You'll cleanse your face, dry your face, and then rip open and get the little square. That is step number 1. You'll then rub it all over your face until the pad is dry. Leave your skin for 2 minutes. Then do the same. Get pad number 2 out. Rub it all over your face until the pad is dry and you've got most of that product on your face. Leave it for 2 minutes, then follow it with your serum and your moisturiser. Now, they say you can use them every day. I personally don't, mainly because they're quite pricey, but I do absolutely love them. I use them a couple of times a week, and I keep the extra strength ones around for the time of the month when my skin is just breaking out and super oily and it needs the extra kind of hit of ingredients. If you are not used to using things like skin acids and retinol, I would not start with these. I would start with the sensitive ones. But if your skin is already used to those kinds of products, this is a great option. It's literally one of the only products that I can use where I know I'm going to get almost instant results. So my skin will be playing up, I will use this, and the next morning it's in a much better state. Now, I'm not saying it's going to clear everything overnight, it's not, but they're really, really good and really effective. It's literally a desert island product. If I had to choose like one product to have in my routine and I could only choose one, it would be these, because they're just that good. So like I said, I kind of went a bit mad and bought a few. Some are in a better state than others. Some of these boxes are pretty bashed, but I basically knew I had to spend so much. So what I tend to do with these goodie bags is I have a running list of things I want to try that I buy when the goodie bag offers come on, but also products like this, I know I'm going to use them. So I got like 6 of the orange one and 1 of the red, and the expiry on these is 04/2025, so April 2025 for the orange ones, which like I said I use a few times a week, and for the red it's March, end of March 2025. I also take them on holiday because I find when I'm on holiday, I don't know if it's the long haul flight or the extra sunscreen or what it is I'm using, but I find that my pores get clogged more than normal. So I also take them on holiday because obviously super portable as well. So yeah, I'll stop going on about how amazing they are, but they're amazing. If you've never tried them and you've ever wanted to, you need to grab a hold of one of these Black Friday sets if you can. They have them in the US as well, but I can see they've stuck a little sticker here over where I think it usually says the US price. I also picked up the glycolic acid 7% toning solution from The Ordinary, pH 3.6. This is the 240ml, so this cost me $11.50. They do a smaller one, which is the 100ml bottle, which I nearly got. I think that was like £7 something. But then I thought it's not much more to get like more than twice as much of the product. So I'm quite intrigued with this one. I'm not necessarily buying it to use on my face as such. I've got lots of like glycolic acid stuff that I use. This is more because apparently it's really good for like your underarms and stuff like that, and your hairline, and anyway you get itchy flaky skin, which I've been suffering with a little bit. So I'm going to kind of play around with it and see how it performs, but I just think it's really affordable. I've had a few good products over the years from The Ordinary. I just thought this price point was amazing, and I thought I'd try it out for some of the other things that people say it's really good for. So it's got 7% glycolic acid, amino acids, aloe vera, ginseng, and Tasmanian pepperberry. So you can absolutely use this on your face. Just for me personally, that's not really why I'm buying it. I also got a couple of brushes from Say, because I keep seeing them around and I keep thinking I really want to try them. So this one is the base brush. So I have spoken many times about how incredible the Hourglass foundation brush is, which is almost identical looking to this. I like the kind of the bristle type and how it's sort of finished in that dome shape and how they're all packed together. I love this kind of thing for like blending my foundation out and stuff like that. I also use similar brushes for applying sort of liquid blush and stuff like that. So this shape really appeals to me, and my Hourglass one I get so much use out of. But it's like nearly £50. This one's 23, and like I said, it looks almost identical. So I'll be honest, the main reason I've got it is because I want to try it out and see if it's as good as the Hourglass one. Because if it is, then this is like almost like a dupe, I think, for the other brush. I've no idea because I've not used it yet. It might be awful. I don't think it is because of how many people like rave about it. So I have many brushes at many different price points, but you know when there's just certain ones that you just think are awesome and you come back to, it's a bit like that. So I'm really excited to try it and see if it's as amazing as I'm hoping it will be. I also got this fluffy brush from them as well. So similar idea, but a bit smaller than my kind of favourite powder brush. And I also thought this would be a good size for like under the eyes and setting the under eye makeup and stuff like that. I believe the fluffy brush was 18. I think this one was 23. There's a bit of a price difference. But like I said, both look to be exactly my type of makeup brushes. And I also would like an extra one, particularly of that face base thing, because I don't really like to travel with my Hourglass one, because I think if I lose it, it's nearly £50 to replace. Not that this is super cheap at £23, but you know, it would be a good alternative, and I really want to see if it's a potential dupe. So I'm quite excited to try that. Okay, so the exciting part, we're on to the goodie bag. One of the items in particular is really standing out to me, and I was so excited about it. And when I posted about it on the YouTube community page and over on Instagram, I don't know if I mentioned it just on Instagram, but I definitely did on the community page. This is the BioEffect EGF serum. It's the full size 15ml worth £129, and it's an amazing product. And I did point out, definitely like I said on the community page, that this is in here because I think this in itself is an amazing product and great to find in the goodie bag. So, you know, if you buy this anyway and it's £129, you're not spending much more because it's £160 to get the gift, and this is in, and it's the full size. So this is, again, I've spoken about this quite a lot before. This is that product where it's like a clear serum, but it's like, it's kind of got a thick texture to it almost. You only need a few drops. You can use it once or twice a day, and it just does amazing things to your skin. It's an amazing product. It's suitable for all skin types, fragrance, alcohol and oil free, and it's got very few ingredients in there. So what is this all about? Well, EGF stands for Epidermal Growth Factor, which is a protein naturally found in your skin, and it's essential for anti-aging functions, but it diminishes as we age. So BioEffect have essentially invented a way to produce this in barley, so that it helps to restore and make your skin look younger. It helps to improve things like skin firmness. I've definitely noticed my skin feels so much bouncier and healthier looking. It does amazing things and you don't need much of it. So it's a brilliant product. Again, an excellent opportunity to kind of try out something if you've not before. It's lovely. So it's a really good one for if you don't want to buy it as your everyday serum because it's so expensive. I don't use it for that. I just use it for sort of the change of seasons once every couple of months, just to give my skin a little bit of a boost, and it's brilliant at that. So I was so excited. It was the first thing I saw when I saw this gift had gone live, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this one. Then a sample size from Seisler. This is the Velvet Nourishing Cream. It's in a deluxe size, which is 10ml worth £33. It's Velvet Nourishing Cream with saffron flowers. Ideal for restoring moisture when skin is looking dull from the party season. The cream also has a subtle and calming fragrance. This is one that's like a nice to use, particularly if your skin is super dry or feeling the effects of the winter. It's not one I can use all the time because I find it's a little bit heavy. But it is non-comedogenic, it is quite nourishing, it is quite nice. It's one I would use more as a night cream, to be honest with you. It says intensely nourishes and moisturises, provides great comfort, blends into the skin without shine, non-comedogenic as I mentioned. And you can use it morning and evening, but for my oily combo skin, it's more of an evening kind of product. This is the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. Adding life back into skin after heavier party season makeup, the formula exfoliates any texture or dryness while still being gentle. Use on damp skin morning and evening, avoiding the eye area. So it's a nice cleanser, but with a little bit of a something in it, like a very gentle kind of scrub, so it's quite satisfying and quite nice to use. It is a product I have used quite a few times, and I think it's a pretty well loved product as well. And like I said, that's in a travel size, which is 30ml or a fluid ounce. Then a full size from Medicate. This is one I've been wanting to try. So this is Press and Clear. I have bought Press and Glow, which is what I've been using most recently. I used it this morning, in fact. This is a slightly different version of the toner. So this particular one has got exfoliating 2% BHA tonic and gentle release salicylic acid. I would not use a toner like this and a peel at the same time because it would be too much exfoliation. But for example, I used the Press and Glow, which is another of the Medicate toners, in the morning yesterday, and I used a two-step peel in the evening. So you can definitely do it like that if your skin can tolerate it. As with any new product, just be careful when you first start using it. But this one is 150ml or 5 fluid ounce. It retails for £34. And it's in a punk bottle as well, and it looks like this. So it's one where you'll just get a cotton pad and just press down to release the liquid, and then use this as a toner. So I'm really excited about it because it's been on my list of things I wanted to try, but I ended up buying a while ago like a super sized version of Press and Glow by Medicate, so I just don't need to buy another toner. But if it comes in the goodie bag, then that's all good. That's, you know, that's for me to try. It says reveal visibly flawless skin with this advanced daily 2% beta hydroxy acid, BHA toner. Encapsulation technology optimizes the delivery of salicylic acid to gently exfoliate and visibly decongest skin. It works effortlessly to prevent and minimize the look of blemishes, while transandamic acid helps to fade the appearance of post-blemish imperfections. It's a hydrating pH balanced formula that's carefully optimized for both power and gentleness on the skin. For visibly clarified, evenly toned, flawless looking skin, simply press and clear. Yeah, quite excited about this. So it's got encapsulated salicylic acid, it's got transandamic acid, sake extract and aloe vera. Sounds fabulous, and you can reuse the pump by buying a refill for it as well, so it's refillable, so that's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that because I think this one will be a little bit more tailored to my kind of oily combo skin than the Press and Glow is, and I already love the Press and Glow, so I'm excited. Next, a sample from the Outset. This is Ultralight Boosting Oil, Moisture Boosting Oil, 5ml or 0.16 fluid ounce. This one is a new one to me. So this is quite a new brand. We tried an Outset product. What did I get it in? I feel like it might have been a Cult Beauty edit or something recently, like a nighttime moisturiser treatment thing, which was really quite nice. But this is the Ultralight Moisture Boosting Oil, and it's in a little glass bottle like this. This dry oil is amazing. It's very light, and one drop is enough to make my skin look softer and dewy, but never greasy. And that is from a Cult Beauty customer. Apparently that's one of the reviews. It doesn't seem to have any kind of scent. It says on clean, dry skin, smooth a few drops over the face and neck, use alone or mix with your moisturiser for a hydrating boost. It's got squalane in here, it's got some oils that I can't pronounce, it's also got grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, linseed oil. There's some of the oils I can pronounce. And this sample is worth over £7, it says. Then my favourite heated eye mask. These are by Space Masks. They currently retail for £4, and these are the heated masks that when you open up the packet and you put them on your eyes, within a couple of minutes they will gently start to heat up and they will essentially steam your eyes. So if your eyes are tired, whether that's because you are tired, you've been staring at a computer screen all day, you're on an aeroplane, whatever it is, they smell really nice. They've got kind of jasmine-y scent to them, and they just gently soothe tired eyes and just, they're super relaxing. They also have little sort of ear loops that go over your ears, so I have fallen asleep with these on many times. I also take them on the plane on long haul flights because my eyes just start to feel really dry. I think that's just to do with the recirculated air, etc. And something like this, it just makes them feel like normal, like I'm not in the plane, if you like. So they're very, very good, very, very effective, and I would definitely recommend them if you've not tried them before. So obviously they can be kind of pricey if you need a few, or if you use them too regularly, because they are £4 each. But I use them a couple of times a week, and like I said, they're an essential on a long haul flight. So for that in itself, I would definitely recommend it. Next, we've got this little drawstring bag which contains some sachets, and these are from Rejuvenated, and these are the H3O Hydrato. They're basically hydration sachets, and we get 3 of them. They're gluten and dairy free. They look a bit like this. And this is what the drink should look like after you've made it. It says they hydrate the skin from within, support healthy skin functions, balance salt levels, support a healthy digestive system, regulate blood sugar levels, boost energy levels, and plump lips naturally. That's very random. The hydration supplement from Rejuvenated contains a cocktail of nutrients as well as hyaluronic acid to help your body retain more moisture, while magnesium works to combat fatigue and promote a perky complexion. Well, there you go. So these are worth £4. You basically add a sachet to cold water and they're supposed to give you those additional benefits. Now, this is, I think, quite a pricey product. If you were to buy the full size bag, which lasts a month, like having one a day, I think, that's £24.95. So that's quite a lot of money to sort of spend and then maybe not like the taste or not like the effects, or it doesn't agree with you. Because as much as they'll say, you know, this supplement's great for digestion, in some people I found that like supplements like that can actually have a negative reaction. So I think this is a great opportunity to try it and actually see, does it work? I think for me, I'll probably save it until I'm doing something that requires extra hydration, like going on a long walk or exercising or something. But again, if I like the taste and I feel like it's got a really good benefit to it, it is something I potentially would consider. So I'm quite excited to try it, albeit it's a low value. I appreciate trying the sample. I think it's the only way I would end up getting into buying it, if that makes sense, if I could try it first. And another one I think, if it works, would be very good on a flight, maybe for the extra hydration. I'm always thinking about flights, just in case you wondered. Then we have got from Amica. This is the Cure Intensive Bond Repair Mask, a travel size, which is 100ml, worth £23. This lightweight, deliciously scented formula has become a once-a-week staple for keeping my hair hydrated and healthy, and that is from Amber in marketing at Cult Beauty. I think I've used this before. Amica do very nice hair masks and hair treatments and stuff like that. It says, don't let your hair reach its breaking point. This luxurious mask is clinically proven to repair, strengthen, detangle dry, damaged strands while delivering an intense hydration boost. So that sounds good. Do love a nice Amica hair care product. Then from Hurlem, we have got this, which is their hand and body lotion in sandalwood and grapefruit. I've had this before. They've now just repackaged it in this new kind of squeezy tube. Prior to that, it was in like a little squat bottle and you had to kind of squeeze it, and it's kind of hard to get the product out. This is definitely a better design from a packaging point of view. It's worth £12. You could use this as a hand cream, but it is also a body cream as well. It's super kind of clean and fresh. It's creamy, it's hydrating. It's a really nice product to use. Take a sensory journey to Brazil and experience the richness of the miru miru butter from the Amazonian rainforest, leaving skin feeling smooth and protected with a healthy glow. Enjoy. So it's a nice luxury body lotion, or hand lotion if you prefer, 50ml or 1.69 fluid ounce. Then the final product of this goodie bag, it's Olaplex, and it's their most well-known product. It's the No. 3 Hair Perfector. So this is your bond repairing treatment. So for this, you would want to wet your hair, kind of towel dry it, and then you would put this on, leave it on for a minimum of 10 minutes, ideally longer, like overnight's even better. Then you would like wash and style it as usual, and over time it will help to actually improve the bonds in your hair and repair them rather than just adding moisture. I find it quite effective. Personally, there are lots of bond repairing treatments on the market. I'm not saying it's the best. I don't think it is, but it's pretty good. So this is a sample of it if you've never tried it before. It's 20ml or 0.68 fluid ounce. It's a sample worth around about £5. If you do not have damaged hair, you're probably not going to notice any difference. This is really for somebody who has got damaged hair. So obviously I dye my hair, bleach and stuff damages your hair. So this really helps kind of repair the bonds and stuff in there. So that's the goodie bag. Let me know in the comments what you think of this particular goodie bag and the collection of products inside. And if you want to know, what kind of goodie bags have Cult Beauty released over the years, I have a whole playlist of them, which I will post up at the end of this video if you want to kind of go ahead and see what came before and kind of give you an idea of what may come in the future. Who knows what we'll do next. But I think it's a great opportunity to try out some new products. The standout for me in this particular collection is the BioEffect Serum, the Medicate product. I also really like the Elmis and a few other bits and pieces, and I'm also excited to try out those hydration sachets and of course my favourite heated eye masks. Oh, am I kidding? I love it all. So let me know in the comments what you think. So I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. All the products we've spoken about today will be linked in the description box if you do want to go ahead and pick anything up. Some of those links are affiliated, which means I may get a small commission for referring you. It doesn't cost you any extra. I really appreciate all of the support. It really helps to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!